For some reason, I have 3 unopened boxes that I have nothing to do with. Like, yes, they do have my name, but I did not order this. So once again, I am going to be doing this unboxing with you guys because obviously these are gifts and it just doesn't feel right to open these without you. So without further ado, I mean, let's just get this opened up. I also have some, what's that word? Reading updates. I also have some reading updates that I really want to talk to you guys about because it's in regards to my May TBR, and honestly, my May TBR is looking scrumptious, so I am so excited to talk to you guys about it. But before we need to open up some boxes. So let's get this started. This one is already a little bit opened because I thought that this was something that it wasn't. So that's why you kind of see it like this. I did see inside because I wanted to see if we had notes, and we did. Bella, I have lived with chronic pain for over 2 years, and coming from someone who a lot of the times struggles to even move from the sofa, all I can say is focus on the good moments. You deserve every single one, from Joanna. Joanna, you're literally such an angel. I don't know what I did to get so lucky to have you in my corner, but I am so thankful and grateful to you. I haven't even seen, well, I mean, I can kind of see what's inside, but I'm so grateful for you, so thank you. And then we have a second one that just says, enjoy your gift. And that I will definitely do because the first thing that I see in this box is none other than the love of my life. I'm not even trying to be hyperbolic. This is literally the love of my life. If I could marry Nerds Gummy Clusters, I would, because this has been my favorite candy for a couple of years now. And I also see, oh, there's 3. Wait. Okay, so we have these, which are the juicy Nerds Gummy Clusters that are a little bit juicier, obviously. And then we have, you know, the good old iconic Nerds Gummy Clusters. I've said this story so many times, but basically, you can't really find these candies here in the Dominican Republic, so I have been blessed by people that send these to me because they know my struggles. They know that for some reason, sometimes I can find them here, just like very randomly. I do, every time that I go to the supermarket, I check the candy aisle in case they have it, and 9 times out of 10, they don't. But then that one time, it really just keeps me going and it gives me a reason to keep living. But then there are people like Joanna who send these to me without even having to ask. And it's just it's so nice to be known. You know what I mean? But not only has Joanna sent me Nerds Gummy Clusters, Joanna also sent me Volume 2 of The Husky and His White Cat Chizun. This is kind of awkward because, give me a second, I'm gonna go look for it. So I kind of already had The Husky and His White Cat Chizun, but you know what? I do not mind having 2 copies, okay? Volume 2, 2 copies. It kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, if you really think about it. Even though I already had a copy of The Husky and His White Cat Chizun, I'm still really thankful that you wanted to send a copy to me and that you thought about me and that you wanted to make me happy and that you told me about your own chronic illness journey, and I just really appreciate this package and you. So thank you truly, thank you so much. I mean, this is only the first package, but this has already made my day. Like, I feel like nothing can top this. We started extremely strong, and then we do have another small little package. Look at this cute little wrapped. It's not really a package. It's more like an envelope. These are basically stickers. Stop. These are basically stickers from Pagebound. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I recently opened up an account on Pagebound. Here we go. I recently started an account on Pagebound because all of my friends had one there and I felt left out. And it's genuinely such a cool reading tracker app. It's also like very community based, which I adore. So when I saw that all my friends had one, I was like, okay, I need to join. And funnily enough, I also got an email from the creators of Pagebound saying that they could send me a couple of stickers from my favorite, oh my God, like my favorite, how is that called? I'm sorry, I'm very new to all of this, but like emblems. You know, when you complete certain challenges or when you complete certain, this is so cool. When you complete certain lists, you get these emblems on your profile. And I got like the sticker version of them. This is so cool. This is genuinely so cool. So this is my icon. This is me on Pagebound if you ever want to find me. This is my Dark Academia. This is so cool. Oh, the card says, "Hi Isabella, thank you so much for supporting Pagebound. We're so happy you are part of our community. We hope you love the stickers. Happy reading." I do most certainly love the stickers. Oh my goodness, this is so nice. Thank you so much. Honestly, best decision was to join Pagebound because they're so cool. Wait, give it a second to focus. There we go. Nice. I'm so happy about this. We can continue now with the second box that we have here. It does sound like a couple of books, so I'm a little bit scared because my physical TBR, I've kind of managed to dwindle it down, but now I feel like it's going to grow back up again with this unboxing. So let's see what this second box has. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, okay, we have letters, we have cards. This makes me happy. I'm not gonna have to guess who sent this to me. Enjoy your gift from Jay. Okay, Jay, enjoy your gift from Jay. Omniscient Reader is a fantastic series that I always turn to if I ever need to get out of my head and escape to something fantastical. I hope you like it, from Jay. Wait, this is incredible actually. So a couple of book hauls ago, I got a bookmark from this series and so many people were excited that I got it and were recommending that I actually pick it up. So I think that Jay went ahead and actually sent me one volume. Oh wait, oh my God, there's more. I know how much you love One Piece and I thought Lost Story was pretty good. Hope you like it, from Jay. Wait, is this? Oh, this is so cool. Wait, give me a second. This is so cool. Are you seeing how glossy this cover is? Holy crap. This is how it looks on the back. I haven't, oh wait, it's like a novel. I thought it was a manga, but it's like written. It's a novel. Ooh, wait. Ace's story, Formation of the Spade Pirates, created by Eiichiro Oda, of course. You know how long it's been since I've unhauled anything One Piece related? This takes me back to the good old days. Wait, there's two! Shut up. Okay, this is volume 2 of Ace's story. Look at them side to side. This looks insanely cool. Ace's story, New World, created by Eiichiro Oda, of course. I'm a pirate and my fists turn to fire. That's a pretty good summary for who Ace is. Oh my God, Jay, you have absolutely outdone yourself. Are you kidding? These are incredible. Wait, but there's more, because there was another note. Hi Bella, I'm sorry to hear that things have been rough. Here are just a few gifts that I hope will help on rough days. Enjoy, from Jay. Jay, give me 1 second. This is just like a lot, like in a good way. But we still have more books to unbox, and this one has Law. This is Law's story. How have I never heard of this before? This is also a novel. I mean, it has these separators for every chapter, but the rest of the book is written like a novel, obviously. But it has those cool chapter separators, so we get a little bit of both worlds, as it should be. This is so cool. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm literally gonna cry. Law's backstory hit me so hard. I cried so much when we got to that point in the manga/anime. Oh, okay, so this is what happens after his backstory. This is cool. Jay, how did I not know that these things existed? This looks so cool. Look at them all together. Oh my God, my One Piece collection keeps growing. This makes me so happy. Okay. Wait, okay. But there's 2 more. Jesus J. Oh my God. Okay. So Jay sent me volume 1 and 2 of Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. These, are you kidding? These are some of the most gorgeous. Is this a graphic novel? Yes, these are some of the most gorgeous graphic novels that I've seen. Can you? Ooh, wait, this is cool. This is really cool. I'm already immediately obsessed. Okay, so this is what I was saying in the beginning. When I unboxed something, I got a bookmark of this series, and so many of you told me that I should actually read it and give it a chance because it's really cool. And honestly, like, I can see that. I can already see that this may become my new obsession because it just looks so cool. I haven't read a graphic novel in so long. I am so excited about this. The way that I should not be flipping through this, but nobody can stop me. This looks incredible. This looks so cool. This is so nice. Jay, you've outdone yourself. You've truly, most definitely outdone yourself. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. Look at all the books that Jay sent me. This is actually insane. This is quite literally insane. I don't even know what to say. I feel like thank you doesn't suffice for everything that I'm feeling. The English language has no capabilities to help me explain just how grateful I am for you and for this. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? I don't even care that my physical TBR is growing. I'm so excited for these books. I love that I finally have some unread manga because I think that all of my physical TBR right now, at least, is novels. I don't really have any graphic novels or manga or, you know, any other type of media that's not novels. So this is very exciting. Okay. The box is officially empty, so we can continue. But Jay, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna put these. Ooh, this is cool. This is really cool. I'm gonna put the notes here for now so that I don't lose a single one. But I'm gonna organize them after. Oh, thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. We have one final box. Don't really know what's waiting for me. So we might as well open it. Okay. Ooh, I love that all of the notes are on top because it doesn't spoil the gift and I can read who it's from before I can see it. I love that. Okay, let's see. Since I will never gatekeep anything ever, I must shove my obsessions down everybody's throats against their will. So here we are. I really hope you will love this series from Anita. Okay, wait, this has to be Heavenly Bodies because Anita has been speaking nonstop about that series. So I feel like this is going to be Heavenly Bodies. P.S. Sorry in advance for the emotional turmoil these books will bring you. Book 3 will be coming out soon from Anita. Yeah, this definitely has to be Heavenly Bodies. Yep. Oh, these are gorgeous though. Okay, wait, no, I need to take out the plastic. Okay. These are, oh, I thought this was going to be like one of those stiff paperbacks, but the fact that this is as floppy as it is, I'm obsessed. Okay, so this is Heavenly Bodies. Oh my God, I'm literally, okay, don't be intimidated by the beauty of this book. I'm talking to my camera who doesn't want to focus. Look at how gorgeous this is. A runway TikTok sensation, Heavenly Bodies is the first book in a dazzling new romantasy series that blends Greek mythology and shadow magic with a tantalizing enemies to lovers romance that will rewrite the stars. Why don't we rewrite the stars? But then not only did Anita send me book 1 of Heavenly Bodies, she also sent me book 2, which is called Fallen Stars. I love, imagine the third one is going to be red and then we would have RGB. That would be actually incredible. I would actually adore that. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have a map. We have a map, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. My May TBR is Está corriendo peligro. How do I say that in English? My May TBR is in danger. She is in danger of being completely scrapped just so that I can read this because honestly, I haven't read a romantasy series in so long. I do know that The Poet Empress by Shen Tao is a romantasy, but this one just sounds so juicy. It just sounds like my roll is too buttery, my steak is too juicy, you know what I mean? Anita! Thank you so much for wanting to shove this down my throat. Okay, that sounds really weird, but I truly mean it. Thank you for wanting to introduce me to your obsessions, because I know you have incredible taste and I cannot wait to get to book 2. Oh, I love this. I love how floppy they are. This is the perfect. These are going to be so comfortable to read. I just know it. Alara had been able to walk through dreams for as long as she could remember. Okay, for sure, absolutely, like, yeah, for sure. Okay, so this was an insane unboxing that I was not expecting whatsoever. I was not expecting to get so many new books added to my physical TBR. I don't even know if I have the space for this, but color me excited. Like, imagine me wrapping all of these and then getting them in next month's TBR. That would be actually incredible. Honestly, if that happens, I know that God is real. And not only did I get all of these new books, I also got Nerds Gummy Cluster, like, honestly, truly the cherry on top of everything. So Joanna, Anita, Jay, where do I even begin to thank you for being so kind and for wanting to share such incredible books with me? Like, I'm truly so appreciative, and I know that I'm not doing it justice to how kind and generous you're being, but thank you so much for all of these books. Oh my goodness, this is literally insane. Oh my God, you guys are incredible and crazy, and I love all of you. So those are all of the boxes that I had to open with you guys today. This is the after. Now, I really want to talk to you guys about my reading updates because I'm very excited, okay? This week is a little bit busy in terms of work and things that I need to get done, but I really want to see if I can prioritize reading because I have some really great books in my May TBR, and I just realized we're basically almost halfway through the month, and I've only read one of the books in my May TBR, so I really need to get cracking on those books. And I think that that's exactly what I'm doing. So why don't we go talk about them? Okay, so listen to what I'm about to tell you. I feel like this air is way too... I am currently reading one book, but today I'm going to be reading 2. I know, kind of insane, but let me walk you through it. So the first book that I'm reading is I Am the Night by Ethan Cross. Okay, don't do this to me right now. This is the book that I started last night, and I only read... I need a bookmark. Give me a second. I forgot that this did not have a bookmark just yet. Okay, we can use you. I'm totally going to use you. So I'm using this bookmark for this book. I feel like it's only fair, you know? 2 villains, 2 psychopaths, they go together. I only read 55 pages, which is the beginning of chapter 4, and I'm really enjoying this, okay? I've never really talked about this, but one of my favorite shows, or at least it used to be, Criminal Minds, was truly up there with one of those shows that I would never skip. I would always be down to marathon, and my dad and I used to watch it every single day with lunch. So when this said, where did I read it? A fast-paced, all-too-real thriller with a villain right out of James Patterson and Criminal Minds, I was like, okay, this is perfect for me because I love Criminal Minds. I haven't watched an episode. I don't even know if it's still ongoing, but I used to adore that series up until I think like season 8 or 9. Yeah, it just kept on going and we kept on losing characters, and I was like, you know what? I think it's time for me to leave. But those first couple of seasons, I was a die-hard fan. So when this book was compared to Criminal Minds, I was like, okay, this is perfect for me then. And honestly, these first couple of chapters have been insane to read. I've never read a book from the perspective of the serial killer. I've never been in the mind of a serial killer, especially one as dark and twisted as this one. Like, this Francis Ackerman, he truly has like no redeeming qualities. I don't know if we're supposed to root for him or if we're supposed to root for the other man that we're reading from. We're basically following these 2 men. One is a serial killer, the other one is a police detective, or he used to be. He no longer is because he has a trauma in his past that we still haven't unlocked, but I'm sure we will the more chapters that we read. But reading from the perspective of the serial killer is such a mind-twisting experience because I have never read from a character that is so psychotic and so dark and twisted and has no redeemable qualities. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how I feel the more that I read from this book. But so far, from the 3 chapters that I've read, I am really enjoying this. And honestly, it's the perfect late night read. So I think I'm going to be leaving this for the book that I read right before bed because it's just so good, okay? And it feels wrong to read this book during the daylight because it deals with such dark and twisted themes. You know, it's like this man is killing people, so it just feels wrong to read it like when the sun is out. But I do have another book that I'm going to be starting today, and this one is a buddy read with a friend of mine, Rashetta, and we're going to be starting Hazelthorn by C.G. Drews. I am so excited about this. You don't understand. I am so excited about this. I mean, if you guys saw my May TBR video, then you know why I am so excited for this. Like, I've been waiting to get this book since last year, and I felt so dumb having wrapped this book because I was so excited to read it as soon as I got it. I should have read it months ago, but I didn't. And maybe that's good because now I can buddy read it with a friend of mine. We have already separated our daily goals. So we basically want to try and read 50 pages every day. And honestly, that is completely doable. This is so doable. I don't even know what it says in these pages. I haven't read them. I just randomly opened it and this is what I opened up to. I hope you enjoy the collision of magic and love and horror, but please be aware this story contains dark themes such as blood, gore, child abuse, medical abuse, ableism, eating disorders, and body horror. Okay, that is very good to know, actually. Thank you so much. Trigger warnings should be the baseline for every single book. I said what I said. Anyways, so yes, today I am going to be reading 50 pages of Hazelthorn, and I will definitely be keeping you guys posted on my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions, my experience, everything about it, as well as I Am the Night by Ethan Cross. So I'm definitely starting with 2 of the darkest books in my May TBR, and I'm very excited about this, okay? Like, this is just so good. I feel like everything is aligning because I'm reading these horror books and then I'm watching this K-drama, and it's not horror, it's just romance. So I'm kind of like, everything is balanced because my reading is dark, my K-dramas are light. It's just, I love when everything balances out. I don't know if that makes sense, what I just said, but it makes sense in my head and it's scratching my brain in the best way possible, and I need to calm down. Technically, I can't start reading right away because I do have to work, unfortunately. Yeah, I have to work on a couple of designs and I have to work on a couple of presentations, but it's okay. As soon as I finish work, I have this to look forward to, and I'm even more excited because it's a buddy read and I can share my experience with Rashetta and we can talk about it and theorize together, and I feel like it's going to be a really fun time. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to work now, but I hope that you guys are vibing to this because apparently I have a lot of energy, and I'm glad that I am sharing this with you guys because I haven't felt this energetic in a long time. So anyways, keep watching. I hope that you enjoy, and let's get back to work, unfortunately. So much has happened since the last time we spoke, which was 2 days ago. Yesterday was a very busy day because I started my morning with some Patreon sprints. We sprinted for 6 hours, which we don't normally do. Like, usually my Patreon sprints are around 4-ish hours, but yesterday we were so locked in, we just didn't want to stop, so we just kept on going. And thanks to those Patreon reading sprints, I made so much progress on all of my current reads. So for example, on Hazelthorn, I was only 50 pages in, and now I am currently 174 pages in. And that is crazy behavior, but I am loving it. Okay, Hazelthorn has been such a fantastic experience, especially because I'm sharing it with Rashetta, and we're both just freaking out over how good this book is and how atmospheric it feels, and how we have so many questions and so many creepy, horrifying things are going on, but we just can't get enough. Like, our daily page goal was 50 pages, but we were so invested in the story that we were like, what if we read 100 pages every day? And so for today, my goal is to reach page 250 something, and I am so excited about it because this story just keeps getting better and better. We have our main character, Evander. His entire life, he's just been locked up in this estate, and he doesn't really know what's happening to him. Like, he's constantly being medicated, but he doesn't know what the medication actually does for him. He keeps getting these blackouts, and he keeps losing pieces of his memory, but no one would give him straight answers. That is up until his caretaker dies of a mysterious ailment. Apparently he was like poisoned, but nobody really knows by whom. And then the butler that was helping him, he kind of disappears, but then he comes back as a nightmare. But then it's just so, it's so dark. And of course, I mean, it's C.G. Drew, so I knew that I was going to love the writing, but oh my goodness, I feel like this is Don't Let the Forest In, but so much better. Not to compare the works of C.G. Drew's, but it's inevitable for me to compare both of them, since I, of course, only wanted to pick this up because I loved Don't Let the Forest In so much, but they are very different. The writing is still exquisite and beautiful and so wonderful. This has just been an incredible experience, and I cannot wait to keep reading later today after I finish my work shift. But apart from Hazelthorn, I also made a lot of progress with I Am the Night by Ethan Cross. I think I was on page 55 yesterday before the sprints started, and now, I mean, I'm just gonna let the pages speak for themselves. Look at all of the pages that I have read ever since yesterday. I'm currently on page 300. I'm currently on page 364, and it's honestly insane if you think about the fact that I started yesterday on page 55. Like, how does one make so much progress? And this is another book that I am enjoying profusely because the elements of Criminal Minds being blended into this case of this serial killer, but also there's like this huge undercover thing going on, and like the United States government is involved in this, and then we have this, you know, innocent bystander who gets stuck in the middle of all of this, and now he's being, I mean, actually, I don't want to give too much away because I think one of my favorite parts of reading this book is all of the different twists and turns that this plot goes through. Like, I think that I started to really enjoy this book when I realized that it was taking me by surprise, because there were some things that were happening that I didn't even see coming a mile away. The plot twist just wouldn't stop coming, and I loved every single revelation, every single secret that we unearthed. It was just, I mean, it still is because I haven't finished it, but it's just been such an incredible experience as well. Very different from Hazelthorn because this is more serial killers. This is more, there's this huge conspiracy going on with the US government. So yeah, it is very different from Hazelthorn, where we have this poor little kid that's just going through it. So this one is definitely very different from Hazelthorn, but both of these books have just been incredible to read, and I'm having so much fun with reading lately. I'm also watching this really great K-drama that's called The Perfect Crown, and it has IU, and she's like my ride or die. She's my favorite. She's everything to me, and this K-drama has just been exactly what I've been needing lately. And then after the sprints, I actually went over to my sister's because she needed some help babysitting, and I, of course, my biggest honor is to take care of Irene. So I went over there and I took my book with me. So I did still make a lot more progress on I Am the Night by Ethan Cross. And honestly, I'm missing such few pages to finish this book. Like, this has a total of 429 pages So I'm missing less than 100 pages. I'm missing like what, 60 something pages, which is crazy if you think about it, because again, yesterday I was on page 55. I think I'm definitely going to be finishing I Am the Night today. I don't know at what time, but this is definitely on the top of my priority list. But before I can do any more reading, I do have another package that I want to open with you guys. Again, I didn't order this, so I have no idea what's in store for me, but it doesn't feel like a book. This is a very weird description, but it feels melted. So is it like chocolate, which would be, I don't know, it just feels really, really melted. So let's just open it together and hope for the best. All right. Oh, okay. Okay, it's not melted, so that's great news. Let me see if I can find the note. That is not the note. It's the, oh wait! Enjoy your gift from Jay. So I think this may have been part of the package that I opened 2 days ago. Well, for you, it was like the previous clip or something. But yeah, okay, so this is from Jay. And Jay sent me a bag of Nerds Gummy Clusters. It's the way that you guys know what would make me the happiest, and then you go ahead and send it to me. I truly love you guys so much. Jay, I mean, I said it before and I'll say it again. Thank you so much for this. I actually needed this because from 2 days ago when I opened up the bag with the Nerds Gummy Clusters, one bag has officially been consumed, so I definitely needed a refill. So Jay, thank you so much for providing me with another bag of Nerds Gummy Clusters, because I just can't get enough of this candy, okay? It is so good. It is so addictive. It's impossible to stop eating once you start. Trust me, I have tried. So I really needed this. Thank you, Jay. It is 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and I think I'm going to try and finish I Am the Night by Ethan Cross, because I am so close to the finish line. I just need to know how this story is going to end and where these characters are going to end up. Is our main character Marcus going to end up alive? Is our serial killer Francis Ackerman going to get away with it? Like, I just need to know. So I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I've given in everything that was assigned to me today, and I'm just going to see if I can finish I Am the Night by Ethan Cross. Even though I did say that it didn't feel right to read this book in the daylight because it's such a dark and horrifying book. Well, it's not really that horrifying, it's just that it deals with horrifying acts, but it's not that horrifying. I wouldn't really classify this as a horror, it's just much more like a crime novel, okay? But yeah, even though I did say that it didn't feel right to read this in the daylight, I guess I'm breaking my own rules because I'm about to read I Am the Night and I'm about to finish it, so come on, join me. Guess who just finished I Am the Night by Ethan Cross. And it's very interesting how I was telling you guys that I had not seen any of the plot twists of this book coming. And literally right at the end, there's another plot twist that I didn't see coming, and it's like the biggest one of them all. This is just such a shocking book that took me to places that I hadn't even imagined, and it's so convoluted, but it's like so insane and intense and fascinating, and it was so good. good. It was very easy to read this book in the sense that once you picked it up, you didn't really want to put it back down because you were so locked into what was happening, and you always had so many questions, and you were, I mean, I'm saying you, but honestly, maybe this isn't the experience for everyone, but this is the experience that I had. I just wanted to know what was going on. I wanted to know what was going to happen with these characters and how we were going to solve all of the things that were happening. The end, when we finally figure out everything that's been going on and how everything was, I don't want to spoil this for you guys. I really don't want to spoil this for you guys, because if you're looking for a crime thriller novel, then I would highly recommend I Am the Night by Ethan Cross. And I know that Anita is going to be very happy about this fact, because she is the one that recommended this book to me. She's the one that sent me this book. And I had so much fun reading it. Like, I've never read a book quite like this. I love that they compared it to Criminal Minds, because it truly is like a very long episode of Criminal Minds, the BAU. And it's just so cool. Okay, it was a really cool reading experience. I had so much fun reading it. I see 6 different books in the back. I am the night, I am the fear, I am the pain, I am the wrath, I am the hate, I am the vengeance. Okay, book titles pop off. But the thing is, I don't know if I want to keep reading the series. Like, I'm definitely intrigued by where we left off. The book didn't necessarily finish off on a cliffhanger, but you definitely have a lot of open plot points that you can, you know, develop in future books. But I don't, like, I would, okay, you know what? I would continue the book series, but it's not a high priority as of right now. You know, like, if I take a couple of months to read the sequel, I wouldn't be too upset about that, because I'm not the biggest book series girly. It takes a lot for me to commit to a book series. It's been a long time since, I mean, apart from Dawn May, not me completely forgetting about Remnants of Filth, but apart from Dawn May, it's been a very long time since I've started a new book series and I've been like, oh, I need to buy the rest of the books immediately. I need to binge read this entire series. Apart from Dawn May, again, I don't know when I'm going to be continuing this series, but when I do, I know I'm going to have a lot of fun, because I had a lot of fun reading I Am the Night. Now that I have finished I Am the Night, I can continue my read of Hazelthorn. I still have to read about 90 pages today. So yeah, I actually need to get back to work now, but these were some great 45 minutes. So I'm so glad that I was able to finish I Am the Night by Ethan Cross. I honestly thought it was going to take me a little bit longer, but I literally read it in 3 days, and I'm very proud about that. So as I mentioned, I'm going to go back to work now, but I think that after I finish my shift, I'm going to be reading Hazelthorn, and I am so excited about this. Because, okay, wait, maybe, I don't know if to keep reading Hazelthorn or to keep watching my K-drama, because I'm on episode 10, and there's only 11 episodes out, and episode 12, which is the finale, comes out in 2 days. So, like, should I just wait 2 days to keep watching this K-drama so that I can binge watch the finale? Or should I watch an episode today and then keep reading? I have so many options. Bottom line, I'm going to be having so much fun. Like, one of the things that I love is struggling to pick what fun activity I want to do next. So this is great. This is fantastic. I haven't felt this need to watch K-dramas in so long, but Perfect Crown has definitely revitalized, reawakened my love for K-dramas. I also recently watched Mr. Plankton, and that one was an emotional roller coaster. I would recommend, but it's like a K-trauma, if you will. So after Perfect Crown, since I'm so close to finishing it, I don't know what I want to watch next. So if you guys, yes, here I am once again on my knees begging for you guys to give me some K-drama recommendations. I have been so out of the K-drama world lately that I don't really know what's new, what's popular, what's trending, what's like a really good K-drama. So if you have any K-dramas that you've watched recently that you think I would also enjoy, then please recommend it to me, because I need more K-dramas in my life. One of the most recent K-dramas, wait, I can just check my Notion. One of the most recent K-dramas that I've seen, apart from Mr. Plankton, another K-drama that I recently saw was Can This Love Be Translated? And I think it started off so strong. I was loving every single moment that I had with those two characters. But I think around the episode 7 mark, I was like, is this storyline really necessary? I don't think that they're handling this situation as sensibly as they should, and it just like really turned me off from that K-drama. I did finish it, and it was a nice conclusion, but I really think that they could have done something different with the story, which is just a shame. But yeah, I watched Can This Love Be Translated, Mr. Plankton, and now Perfect Crown, and I need more K-dramas in my life. So please, recommendations in the comments below. I would love you forever if you help me find my new favorite K-drama. But now I need to go back to work, so I'll talk to you guys later. Oh my goodness. Hello, my friends. I'm so excited to be here in this moment with you. I hope that you've been enjoying the vlog. I have spent my morning editing most of the vlog, and just to recap, yesterday I finished I Am the Night by Ethan Cross. I think I'm going to end up giving it a 4 out of 5 star just because I genuinely had so much fun reading it, and even though it's not the highest of priorities for me to continue the series, I'm still really excited to see where the story is going to go. So a 4-star rating feels right, you know? And now that I've finished I Am the Night, I could focus my entire attention on Hazel Thorn by C.G. Drews. And as I mentioned, I had to read 100 pages yesterday, so I had to read up until like page 250 something. And actually no, to 248. And I did just that. And now I am working on reading the last 100 pages of this book, which means I'm going to be finishing Hazel Thorn today. Honestly, yesterday's pages were so insane. When I tell you that I could have never seen these plot twists coming, I'm not being dramatic. Something that I love about C.G. Drews is that their stories feel so unique and they feel like they've never been told before. And for someone that's read so many books, it feels so refreshing to pick up a book that feels brand new, to feel, you know, that maybe this author is using certain tropes, but they're making it their own and they're making something new from it. And it's just so invigorating. It is such a nice reading experience, and I am having so much fun with Hazel Thorn, even though it is dark and horrible and horrific. Like, there are some truly horrifying things here, and even though I wouldn't really call this book a scary one, it definitely leans more towards the horror side of things, and the gaslighting is real, the abuse is real, the ableism is real, like all of the trigger warnings that we read at the beginning. Yeah, I'm seeing them, and I'm glad that I was warned beforehand, because if you're not prepared for these types of things, they can be quite a shock, and if you're not expecting them, then they can maybe like turn you off from the story itself. But for me, I'm like eating this up, okay? I cannot get enough of Hazel Thorn, and I am so excited to read today's pages and see where the story is going to go, because right now I'm not going to say anything, because this is one of those books that I just don't want to spoil for a single soul. I believe that if you're the type of person, if you're the type of reader that likes horror, you're definitely going to enjoy Hazel Thorn. So I don't want to tell you guys what's going on in the plot right now, but at the point where we are, so much could go wrong and so much could go right. But right now, I'm not seeing a happy ending, and that's scaring me. Because what do you mean Evander is not going to have a happy ending? What do you mean Lori and Evander aren't going to walk off into the sunset happily married or something? I don't know. Like, just I need them to be together, okay? But like, is Evander even? No, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to put any questions that might spoil the experience for you. So just know, this book is blowing my mind in the best way possible, and I cannot wait to finish it today. But before I can continue reading, I am dressed to go out because I have a doctor's appointment to get a checkup on my shoulder and on my hip, because apparently that's a new thing that's been added to the list of things that I need to go through. So yeah, I am almost heading out to go to my doctor's appointment, and after that, I think I'm gonna come back home, and then I'm definitely going to keep reading Hazel Thorne. I mean, I'm also taking it with me. I'm going to be reading it in the waiting room because I'm not really sure for how much time I'm going to have to wait until the doctor can see me, which honestly makes no sense to me. Like, why do doctor's appointments have a specific hour if when you arrive, they're still like, oh, the doctor is with someone right now, wait 30 to 45 minutes before we can see you? Like, what's the point of the appointment if the doctor isn't even on time? And sometimes I've gone, not to this specific doctor, but I've gone to other doctor offices, and I'm there at the hour of my appointment, and they're like, oh, the doctor is in his lunch break. Which, fair, you can get a lunch break, but just don't put my appointment at the same time as your lunch break. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, sorry. Random side quest, but back to business. Hazel Thorne is today's main quest, and then after Hazel Thorne, I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but I already know the next book that I want to be reading, and I just want to tell you guys about it because honestly, reading has been my best friend this week. I have been reading such incredible books, and I want to keep the momentum going because truly my May TBR had such incredible picks, and I want to read every single one of them as soon as I can. So the next one that I want to try out is Why I Love Horror, and this is the nonfiction that's a collection of essays from different horror authors. And maybe I can read a couple of essays every day, and I can start another book alongside this one. Like, the possibilities are endless, and I'm so excited. When things in life are getting a little bit hard, it's nice to have things to look forward to, like new books, new K-dramas, and new experiences, you know, hanging out with your family, with your friends, with my sister, with Irene. Yeah, I think I've managed to fill up this week with good things to balance out all of the other things that I'm going through. So yeah, I'm having a great time, and I'm so excited to keep reading Hazel Thorne, but now I need to go to my doctor's appointment, so I will talk to you guys later. I hope that you're enjoying the vlog, and see you later. All right, so I have made it back to my house. Everything went well with the doctor. I just have a lot more things to do now, but it's okay. Progress is being made, and that's the most important part. And that is what I'm going to be focusing on today, because apart from medical progress, we're also making progress on Hazel Thorne. So I ended up waiting about, I want to say 20 to 30 minutes in the doctor's waiting room. I made it to page 303, which is the beginning of chapter 28. Look at how much I'm missing, which is literally next to nothing. This has a total of 355 pages, which means that I'm missing 51 pages to finish. I'm missing 51 pages to finish Hazel Thorne by C.G. Drews. I feel like it's way too dark here. Okay, I don't feel like that made much of a difference, but should I turn this on? Because I feel like that would look cute. Just give me a second while I try to make this cute for you. Hi, welcome. Yes. So, as I was telling you guys, I've made it back home and now I need to sit down because this pain in my hip is literally a little bit, what's that word when you can't take it anymore? It's a little bit unbearable. Yes, thank you. So, I'm going to go sit in my bed and finish Hazelthorn because I literally only have 50 pages. I didn't know that I was so close to the end, so I might as well push through and finish this book so that I can tell you guys about my thoughts and emotions and feelings and final ratings, and then I can finish editing this video and then hopefully get it up for you guys. This is good. This is a great way to spend my Friday afternoon. So yeah, come with me as I finish my second book of the week, Hazelthorn by C.G. Drews. Let's go. I just finished Hazelthorn by C.G. Drews, and let me just say, everybody that said that I was going to adore this was completely correct in their assessment. I adored this. I enjoyed this more than I enjoyed Don't Let the Forest In. That doesn't take away from how much I adore Don't Let the Forest In, but there's something about Hazelthorn that just, it's a much more elevated experience, at least for me. All of the different elements of this story coming together to create such an incredible set of characters and story and the plot and every twist and turn that I didn't see coming. It was just so perfectly executed. It was executed to perfection. I literally just said the same thing but backwards. Anyways, whatever. I just adored Hazelthorn, okay? I don't know if I want to give this a 4.5 star or just stop lying to myself and give this a 5 out of 5 star because it was just such an incredible book. Everything was just brilliant and fantastic, and oh my goodness, if you guys haven't read Hazelthorn, I would 1000% recommend it because it's just, it was everything that I didn't even know I was looking for, and I need everybody else to read it. So if you haven't read this yet, please take this as your sign to pick up Hazelthorn immediately. Trust me, you will not regret it. These last couple of days have just been so incredible, and I am so happy that I was vlogging it because I love documenting the good days in my life, you know? It's nice to be able to look back on these days and remember all of the good books that I read and all of the books that I was excited to start reading, and I'm glad that I could share with all of you guys. But I think that now I'm going going to be ending the vlog here so that I can edit it and make sure to get it up for you guys tomorrow bright and early. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed. I had so much fun vlogging and editing and just spending time with you guys, you know, like the good old days. Because I used to make so many vlogs back in the day, and for some reason I kind of left that habit behind, but I really want to try and pick it back up again because vlogs are my favorite videos to watch and to make. So let me know what your favorite part of reading vlogs or just vlogs in general are so that maybe I can implement them into my own vlogs, and that way, you know, everybody has more fun. And yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this week's video. I also have a Patreon where I post exclusive content. I host readathons, reading sprints, and a monthly book club. This month we're reading The Poet Empress by Shen Tao, and I am so excited for it. So if that sounds interesting to you, the link is down below as always. And without further ado, I'm gonna go find where I'm going to be putting this on my bookshelves. I don't really have a space for it, but I will make space. I will make space for it. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye!
So, where is your nephew?
I've been tracking him, actually.
Is he lost?
Hey Jimmy, you nice, keep going.